Hey guys, Dave Hall here with Restore a Muscle Car. We're going to update you on a few of the projects we got going on here this summer. It's been a while since we've done a video, so there's probably going to be some new stuff definitely showing up, and then so a few vehicles that we finished up that we were working on this last year as well that we'll touch base on that are getting ready to ship out. This is a 69 Corvette that we're doing for a local customer out of Omaha, Kevin, and this was his dad's car for years and stuff out of California, and we're basically doing a complete drivetrain rebuild and stuff on it, updating the power windows, all the brake lines, fuel lines, suspension upgrades and stuff, just kind of get this thing back to where they can start driving and enjoying it again. We did actually do some work to it this spring for them so they could use it in their daughter's graduation party, and but the motor was a little tired and stuff and smoking a little bit, and so it was time to get it in and get some things done. So we'll be doing some work on this and featuring that. We have a customer of ours out of California, Patrick. We're doing a 77 special edition Trans Am for him. The motor's actually out getting rebuilt and stuff right now. Tranny's getting gone through. Got a whole list of things we're doing to this car to kind of bring it up to snuff for him. We also have a red 73 Trans Am that we're doing for him as well, that the motors just got back, sitting on a stand around here somewhere that we're getting ready to put back in his red 73, and a couple other cars he's having us look into as well. He's from California. Right behind these two cars we have a 73 Trans Am. This car's white with a black deluxe interior, complete rebuilt drivetrain. We got it all tuned, up and running, kind of doing some refresh on some interior stuff. It's already had some jam work done on it. This was started by another shop out of, I believe, the Ohio area, and the owner's having us basically try and finish it up for him. So we're kind of going over all the details. We just got it running and driving last week, and we're getting ready to put some glass and stuff in it so we can do some more driving with it and make sure all the drivetrain and stuff is done before we continue on to get into the body and paint. We're working on the final assembly on our 70 446 pack CUDA here for Kevin, and hopefully a couple of his parts that we've been waiting on that have been on back order here this year be showing up here shortly. We've had a few things trickling in, but our goal is to start knocking this thing out and also finishing up the 69 Trans Am here right next to it too. This is a numbers matching automatic car. This is one that we saved out of New York years ago. A buddy of mine, Tom, found it in a container, and we've been slowly doing a restoration on it as we get time. Here we got Mike's 72 Blazer. This is one that we got in the shop here during this last winter. Actually, I think it was probably last fall. He had already had the drivetrain and stuff kind of done and started on it, and needed all the body and paint work done. It was an original Okra truck that we painted it this really pretty much a period correct blue. We had it completely stripped down, had it off the frame, just kind of basically doing everything from top to bottom, and then we kind of went back through the suspension and drivetrain, getting everything dialed in on it and stuff for them. Everything's basically brand new on this truck from top to bottom. Super nice truck, 72 K5 Blazer. It's going to Chicago. It's going to ship out here any day. We've just been doing the final test and tune stuff on it, getting a few of the little intricate things addressed on it for Mike and his family. Right next to it here we have, this is a 78 Pro Touring Trans Am that we're doing for a buddy of mine, Joe, out in New York. We did another car for him several years ago. He really liked it, had a lot of fun with it. He ended up selling it and then wishing he hadn't, so now we're building him another one pretty close to the way it was before. This has got full Detroit speed suspension in it. It's mini tubbed. It's got a Ford 9-inch that's narrowed in the rear. We have some custom snowflake wheels that'll be going on it here shortly. The obviously Fisher T-top car. It'll have a blueprint stroked LS3 motor and stuff in it. That's basically just like an LS7, same horsepower or more. It's got the rack and pinion steering with the Detroit Speed front subframe, frame connectors. It'll have a kind of a modern interior, drivetrain, suspension. Obviously, it's one of our Pro Touring cars. We'll have some featured updates on this as we continue on with it as well. But the guys are working on getting a lot of the assembly done on it right now, working on the trim, weather stripping, getting glass and stuff in the doors. We just got the power window kits in here this week finally, and a few other things that we'll start plugging away with. It'll have a manual 6-speed tranny in it, and so you'll get to see that as well. But fun cars. These are a lot of fun to build and especially to drive. All right, we got 3 cars back here that we're working on. This is an original 77 Bandit car. It's actually a Y81, so it was a pretty rare car with a hard top in it. We're putting a new hood bird on it. It's basically an all original paint car that we're just kind of freshening up, all original interior. It's a low mileage survivor car, but the hood bird was really faded on it. So we're doing that and getting it all buffed out, and we'll have it ready for sale here pretty soon. But well, let's touch base on this car here. This is Rick's car. It's a 78 Trans Am that we actually put Fisher T-tops on it. So it was a hardtop car when it came in. We added the Fisher T-top roof to it, repainted the entire car, did a little touch up on the interior, got his AC working. It's actually got an LS motor in the car right now. And so we're doing a little bit of test and tune stuff on it, but it's a strong running, super fun car. And we'll be putting the Bandit decals and stuff on it, all the special edition decals later on this week. The front and rear bumpers are getting painted right now, so they'll be going on as well. So it's super close to being done. The 73 Lucerne blue car here, this is actually a Formula, one owner car, came out of the York, Nebraska area. This is one that we've had around here for a little while. It had been sitting in a barn for years. We're just got it all the paint work done on it. Ryan's working on detailing the engine compartment, getting it ready to put front and rear glass in it, and inner fenders, and start assembling the car. All the rest of the panels are painted and stuff on it as well. All right, we're in the body shop here. It's a little noisier in here, so I'll speak up just a little bit. This is a 72 Trans Am. This was a one owner car when it came in from the original owner. He was actually a Nebraska resident. I'd known about the car for years and known the owner, and basically it got to a point to where he had lost his storage for the car. We ended up getting it from him. We kept it stored inside for a few years before a good customer of ours, James out of Florida and stuff, purchased the car. James travels a lot, so he's on a plane 90% of his week, but he likes to stop in here and check on it. We just got done doing all the metal work and stuff on this car. I think we did some quarter work on it, tail panel, some other little patches and stuff in the floor. Obviously the car's on a rotisserie, it's been media blasted and everything. We're trying to, the drivetrain and stuff's done and getting ready to go back in the subframe and stuff, but we'll be putting this car into a final primer here pretty soon, putting the red oxide on the bottom and getting it ready to kind of put some of the drivetrain and stuff back on it here for him. We'll update you guys on the progress and stuff on this car here, but pretty neat car, kind of rare. Had a black deluxe interior in it. It's an automatic 455 HO. Right behind it here we got a convertible Mustang. This is a good friend of ours, Rob. Him and his brother own this car. We're just doing some patchwork and stuff on the floors. Anyway, just kind of a quickie project to get in, get a few things done, make it a little bit more safe for them. we got a bunch of stuff going on in the shop. We got a 57 convertible Bel Air, a local customer's car, all new sheet metal and stuff on it. It's actually, we're just getting all the gaps and stuff right, fitting a few of the miscellaneous pieces like the fenders and hood and stuff on it. It's going to be going into heavy primer here later on this week. The 74 Pro Touring car that we're doing up here, it's getting really close to being done. Just got to finish the front header, front and rear bumpers, get them into paint, and then finish up some interior stuff on it. This is be a really fun car. It's got a blueprint motor in it, all Detroit speed suspension, front and rear, mini tub, 12-inch wide wheels. A lot of the fun bells and whistles for a Pro Touring car. We'll do a full feature on it as we get it down off the lift and get it put together. So this, just today we actually bought this one owner 81 Trans Am. It's got the 4.9 liter motor in it. It's got only 30-some thousand original miles. This car came just not too far from here, a little over an hour away. The owner was, I think, in his early 80s. Obviously hadn't been driving the car in a while. It's something we're just going to get all the fluids changed and flushed and get it up and running and cleaned up, and we'll have it up for sale here pretty soon. But it's a super nice, super clean, always indoor stored Trans Am. It's a great car. So we'll have that available here on the website here pretty soon. It'll be a nice feature, nice addition to somebody's collection. Still had the original title from back when you bought it new. Feels good to be back inside because it's hot outside. We're approaching the 100+ degree mark here today. We got a few different projects going on in here right now. A plethora of things, a lot of customers' cars from all over. We'll touch base on different ones as we get to them and stuff in some more future videos. I do want to touch base on John and Lisa's car, Jose. They own Second Gen Graveyards. Basically, it's a parts supplier out of the Tennessee area. They're a great couple that we've worked with for years, and John is very good at helping supply a lot of parts to the Trans Am community, helps us out as well on a lot of times. And they had brought their car here for the Bandit run. We had a couple little issues with the radiator at the time when they had shipped it up here, and so he ended up borrowing one of my cars on the run this year. But we're just finishing up doing just a plethora of things they wanted to do to the car, from a new cold case radiator, detailing the engine compartment, getting the AC all converted over and up and running. We already cleaned it up, polished it out, buffed the car, just some little touch-ups and stuff here and there. We'll have the car ready here for them hopefully within the next week, so we can get it back to John and Lisa down in Tennessee so they can start driving it around and enjoying it. Behind us here is a Jimmy that we're putting together. This is a one owner Jimmy that it actually came out of Tennessee as well. Daniel's been working on getting everything done with the refreshing the interior, all new carpet. We obviously did all new paint and stuff on this truck. We refinished the original wheels, new tires. It'll be a fun driver for somebody when it's done. It's just been kind of a project we've been working on over the last couple of years as we've had time, and it's just getting super close to being wrapped up. A bunch of other stuff going on in the shop. Dylan will do a quick little walkthrough for you guys, some close-ups on some of the other vehicles, and we'll keep you updated on our next video. We do have coming up here, actually I do want to show you some new stuff on our showroom floor. We have some new merch coming as well, along with some of the stuff we have here now. And then we have a car show here at our shop that the Pontiac Club and the GMC Club are putting on here on the 15th of August here this next month. And then shortly after that we'll be heading out to the Trans Am Nationals in Dayton, Ohio. All right guys, just real quick, Dylan's gonna do a quick little sweep of our showroom floor here where we have a lot of our merch and stuff. We had everything kind of freshened up here for this year's Bandit run because it actually started here at our shop the middle of June and went on to the Wisconsin Dells. We have the Bandit Run shirts for this year, this one that I'm wearing here right now, and then also the one that's on the mannequin here in the middle. We just have a limited supply. They're available off our website for sale at $25 a shirt. Order them up because we're not going to be making any more. We'll have a limited supply of what we have left for sizes we'll take to the Nationals as well. Otherwise, we have some new rugs that came in here recently, some banners. We kind of getting into the camouflage stuff. So we have some camouflage hoodies. We have some camouflage hats coming in here pretty soon. And some other new shirts that are on the way. So just keep an eye on our website. You can sign up for our social media updates, email updates and stuff right off of our website. And make sure that you do that because we'll be keeping you posted on new vehicles coming in, new parts, new apparel, and then obviously any discounts and coupons and stuff that we have available too. So check us out online, Restore a Muscle Car, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the social media links, YouTube, TikTok. Oh yeah, we're starting to do some more TikTok stuff. So that's kind of fun. So check us out. Thanks.